Hey, good morning, Lagos. Good morning, Nigeria. And of course, yes, we are back to bring you the vibes, intellectual conversations, dope narrations, analysis, and dissection on the Illa Show, streaming live on television. It is the one and only Tea Time. And you know who it is? It is the Big Daddy Mike Abdul Salam in his trademark black threads. and of course, I never do this alone. I never ever do this alone. And of course, yesterday we were chance to witness one of the new family members of the Tea Time family. That's Priscilla. But of course, I'm back here with the regular Terrible Twos, the regular cast, and you know who they are. I'm not gonna bother talking about who they are. Just let's look at them for now, and they can take over.
Okay, thank you so much for that wonderful introduction.
Yeah, it was wonderful.
I didn't know I was so terrible at all.
When Priscilla was with me yesterday, I had so much fun. There was warmth, there was love. You guys are back, bullying me.
You're the one who's bringing this energy. How can you call us terrible twos?
And then you expect warmth and love?
See that the judgmental looks I'm receiving early on a Tuesday morning. Anyway, we cannot do this without you people too. Seriously, it's because of you guys that we are here. So anyway, of course, we can't do this without you guys. So please, on all the trending discussions and topics that we have for you today, call in on 0809-840-8408. Share your opinions. We're here for you guys. The ladies are here. I'm here. Let's do this. And of course, you know how we always start the show every single time, every single day. The videos to get your heart beating and your blood pumping. Let's start off with trending video number 1. Wow. Okay, who got it?
Of course I did.
Yeah, I explained that.
Interestingly, I didn't know that it was such a big deal to dust your feet before you get into the car and not slam the door.
Oh, I see. She had
Yeah.
good manners, and that's why the guy proposed.
Yeah, but it was more like the car etiquette kind of thing. Like, you know how like men don't joke with
they
their
don't joke with
cars.
their
Yeah,
cars.
that kind of thing.
Yeah, I'd propose to her on the spot too.
Crying.
Yes, now. You are not messing with my car. That means you know how to not. You not mess.
I've never heard that before.
Really? Oh, I've heard that as a thing.
If you don't mess with my car, that means you won't mess with my life. So
Really?
yeah, I'll propose to you.
You really
automatically on the
think
spot.
so?
Yes, now.
Okay.
How you treat my car? You have to look at my car as an extension of my will, of myself. Okay. The fact that you are able to observe proper etiquette with my car means that I will be in good hands. So yes, I want to spend the rest of my life with you. I understand that concept very well, and it applies. Yeah, all men will probably feel the same way. Yeah.
I have nothing to
That's
say.
new to me completely.
Are you serious?
Yes.
I've known that it's a thing for like a while.
How hard can you slam the car?
Sometimes.
Is it not just close the door?
As you're saying it now, it's doing my body somehow. That dim sound if it's a normal door, yeah, but a car, when I hear that dim, I'm like, no, did you? I don't want to. Don't
Even like dusting, like the sand or the mud off of your shoes before you get inside.
My car is spick and span.
Creating less work. I kind of understand, but it's also at the same time like it was never that serious though. Like it was.
You say you understand something, you still say it was never.
No, I understand now, but at the same time, like it's not that serious. Like there will be days when I can't dust my feet, and there will be days.
Yeah, you say waiting.
Of course. There will be days when I can't dust my feet, and there will be days where I will slam the door. I'm not gonna lie.
You are seeing it live.
Unless you plan on opening my doors forever.
We are seeing it live here on Teatime, ladies and gentlemen.
Unless you're gonna open and close my doors forever, then don't complain. Me, I know they hide. Like, no, realistically speaking, you won't be perfect every time. Imagine if like you're in an emergency situation. Is that the time you go to be, oh, let me just close the door gently so that they don't get us. Like, you have to be quick and at alert. So, no, please. Unless you're planning to be opening and closing my doors forever. And I know you're out there. I will have you. Unless you're planning to do that, then please, let me rest.
I lose again. Fine, 20 million number 2, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it. Well, that's something my grandma would do.
Same.
Mm-hmm.
Like she literally walked up to her and like pulled up the sleeves. Like that's the style, grandma. But she's like, no, you are a child of God. You must pull those sleeves up. Nah.
Wow. I mean, it's a wedding / introduction / engagement. I don't get why why the adjustments. It's the fashion, grandma. I mean,
no, it's the way is it husband or who's that?
the grandma wear Jehovah Witness suits and this thing.
I helped her do the other one.
I don't get it.
Her husband. She said, "Let me help you."
Of course, he has to win the heart of the grandma. You know, there's actually a theory that says that if, like, let's say you're in a relationship, maybe the parents are giving you issues. I've heard that if you can win, like your partner's grandma's heart, that just forgets it. Like it's only a matter of time, and the parents will become more accommodating. And I find that very interesting. Like,
wait, as you don't give me scope now. Your grandma no deal with
I'm crying.
Your grandma no deal with I will go meet your grandma shop. But even though you are terrible, me, I want wife.
Really?
And I'll go and look for your grandma street.
Can you see the way Abdul treats us on this show? And then later he'll become. It's fine.
I'll be going to do what?
No, it's okay.
No, tell me, speak your mind.
Thank God, Sha, that by tomorrow Abdul won't be here. So
how?
Of course, it's gonna be Woman Crush Wednesday.
Oh, so. Because it's WCW, I don't have to be here.
Of course.
No problem. I don't even want to be here normally.
And we don't even want you. So.
All right. So, in order for us to get into what we're discussing for you guys quick, because we have a lot of hot and interesting topics, you know, trending videos are going to be cut short from the usual 3-4. But I'm sure those ones were enough to get your hearts beating and your blood pumping. So, let's get into what we have straight up. And starting off with, something that we've not really talked about much on the show. Not because it's not been going on. It's more or less because it's not something, I've really considered or something that we should discuss within ourselves and with the viewers. But unfortunately, something really, really monumental has come up, which monumental to me at least. And it's about the ongoing season 9 of the BBNaija show, which, of course, the host himself, Ebuka Obi-Uchendu, has called out the housemates on being boring. Thank you very much, Ebuka. And so the Big Brother Naija host, Ebuka Obi-Uchendu, has expressed his disappointment with the current season's housemates, labeling them as boring. And in a video shared on social media, Ebuka criticized the No Lose Guard housemates for failing to contribute meaningfully to the show. Sorry. He highlighted the recent pool party as an example, stating that he found it so dull that he slept halfway through. And Ebuka's comments, they are basically a reflection of the frustration among the public, saying that this show is not giving enough. And I wholeheartedly agree, because my notion is that the BBNaija show, as popular as it has been since its inception, to me, I'm not speaking on behalf of anyone, and I'm not trying to disrespect the producers or the people behind the property of BBNaija. I'm not trying to disrespect them. I believe they're doing a great job, but I'm just airing my own personal opinions here.
Disclaimers.
Yeah.
Side.
Yes. It's yes, man. What do you expect? I don't shall do the normal thing, so I don't feel call for me again. They can't carry me. I've done the normal thing. No disrespect to you people. but anyway, personally, I have always felt that show is pointless. Really, I've always felt that show is pointless. I mean, it's a reality TV show, fine. There's no actual theme, direction, or motion, or it's just bring people, everybody, do rubbish that is patterned to the Nigerian audience and give somebody money, and it works for them, and it works for everybody.
But okay, well, let me let you finish.
But the thing I've noticed is the previous iterations of the show, they've all been pointless yet engaging and interesting. So I mean, there's literally no consensus or reason, but people have been hooked because a lot of interesting, spicy stuff goes on in the house. But this season is like someone said, it's kumbaya here. All of you are just coming and holding hands and hey, let's not fight. Oh God! I mean, normally there's no reason why people should be packed in a house and be forced to be real in quotes. But then we've always known that you being packed into a house and being real, you guys are gonna give us hot. I mean, we've seen crazy people in the house. I don't mean crazy in the bad sense. I mean like people who have given us content. We've seen Erica, we've seen Fina, we've seen Tacha, we've seen the last people, Perry, Dorothy, Lekon. We've seen many people come and go, and they've all given us something like spicy show, nice show. This season, I'm seeing Annie and Wandi, Radical, Tolu and Bolu. Waiting.
Tolu and Bolu.
And okay, fine, okay. The concept of pairing people up is about that. Okay, I'm like, what's happening here? What is exactly going on? What's like the few times I've actually sat down to watch the show, possibly because I have like some report or something to do, just give feedback. I'm not feeling anything. I'm just feeling exactly like Ebuka felt, and I'm like, nah, man. Even the pool party, which most of the time for the shows, the parties are always like points where you get to see interesting stuff happen amidst all the partying and the dancing that people do in the show. You see someone possibly starting a fight, or someone said something, and the other person went gonna cry in the room, and something content. I'm like, nah, man, this thing. I'm just seeing you people. Let's all hold hands. Let's not fight. If I win, I'll give you out of the money. Oga. Wait till be all this one. It's really. I mean, I think Ebuka is right. He might have said that to just spur them into action and be like, okay, you guys gear up and actually push this show the way I meant to push it. Which, if it works, it's fine. I mean, look at the video for context. See, all of them are sitting there like they're in secondary school. Like, for real, man. I mean,
this week, as much as I've ever yawned before, you guys gave nothing. Even your pool party, I think I slept off about 30 minutes into it. I'm not sure what's happening, but you guys are giving 0 at this point. Anyway, Shatoria, how are you doing?
Good day, Ebuka.
Congratulations.
How do you expect us to be doing after that?
That's my point.
How does he expect us to be doing?
Listen, that's my point. He said you guys are giving 0.
How are you doing?
And he's not said anyway, how are you doing? Now, at that point, if it were people, or if it was the people previously on the show who actually knew how to drive the show, as Ebuka had said, you guys are giving 0. Something would have sparked up, and he now referred to the contestant and was like, how are you doing? Instantly, a previous contestant from one of the previous people would have instantly be like, I'm not fine, you said you are just boring. Boom. Everywhere scatter. Everywhere chacharachi. Everywhere gladiator bobby show. Blam. But now she's literally saying, I'm fine. And then he's going to ask another person, and another person is going to say, I'm fine. And then everybody's going to go into Biggie's diary room and say, Ebuka said you are boring, but I don't know how to react to that. I feel it's better if we all just, go forward and not really cause any controversy. And I'm like, what waiting be this?
Is it a bad thing to just have a group of unproblematic people in this
It's
country?
a reality show without a consensus, without a theme, which is based solely, its selling point is based solely on controversy.
No, I don't think, I don't know. I feel like it's, how would I say it? So I don't watch it, actively. But I think, generally, like a reality TV show, I feel obviously there are probably tactics, especially now that money is involved. But then at the same time, it's still reality. You get some of the people that, they're bringing ginger into the show and everything. That might just be their own personality. Like, bro, I don't even take rubbish from anybody. I don't, and you see it even off screen now that they're living their regular lives. You see, anybody comes for them on Twitter, they give to you straight. You get. So, but then maybe this set of housemates, maybe they're just generally unproblematic.
How do you think the producers would go outside and let people who have done auditions to get into the show? They are looking for people who will bring problem. Like Big Brother is basically the reality TV version of that meme. I don't want peace, I want problems. That's basically Big Brother. You get. They bring in people who will generate content for blogs, for influencers, for social media handles that post this kind of thing, to boost their ratings, boost the revenue that they're going to be getting from the sponsors, because the show is engaging. It's capturing the audience. Now, you can't tell me that you will get that sort of effect by bringing in people who are unproblematic, to say. And I'm not even going to use the word problematic or unproblematic. People who do not know how to generate controversy or content or discussions or just something that will get the audience hooked.
Okay.
I mean, for the love of God, now look at this thing. I'm literally not, and this is a fact. Ebuka is not even capping, because I'm not hearing people talking about this thing.
I will agree with you. Yeah. That I haven't heard
every
much.
Single Big Brother season that has passed before this one that I've been aware of, I make it a point every single season. I don't want to hear anything Big Brother. But guess what? I always do. Why? Because somebody said something. Somebody did something. And I'm like, I don't want to watch, but let me go and check. Oh, there was a slap. I mean, I remember the time Perry was angry and literally punched the hole in the wall. And I'm like, yeah, this is something I've done before. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. You get. But this season, nothing. Nobody's talking about it. And I'm thinking, okay, maybe it's because of Nigeria's problems. Fuel is increasing. There's fuel scarcity. Traffic is bad. We all know what's happening. But we've had bad things and bad times before in this country. And people have always talked about Big Brother. What makes this season different? Ebuka just said they are boring.
Personalities are different.
So
that's what I feel.
You're just trying to walk the fine line here. They are boring.
It doesn't mean that they are boring. See, well, I don't know, Sha. I don't know. I just feel like I still said, you know, those people, it's all about personality.
Okay, let me ask you a question. If you were in the house, what would you do?
I would never go for that show. You can't ask me. You cannot ask me. I'm sorry. I would never go for that show. It's the truth. I can't be like.
It's 120 million on the table. I've been 125 million.
Don't worry, God will give me. I'm not going for this show. It's true now. I beg. I know there are some battles I don't even want to fight in this life because if you pay me the more, if you're now going, you now still don't win. So what's that?
You start automatically. You went for Big Brother.
Okay.
And that's the thing now. You know, some people don't really want to go there. Just get in the house and come out and be like, I went for Big Brother.
Yeah, but then they don't even end up doing anything. You know, like would I say with the, like stardom or whatever. Like, okay, fine. You have a lot of people in your would I say what's it called? Would I say like fan base? That's for a lack of better grammar. And then you know that's the time to set up your whether it's your business or you want to be an so that at least you already have people that are like behind you and can continue the work. But then some people just it's okay, it's all right.
let's not dwell too much on the whole Big Brother thing, and let's really go straight up to something that's also possibly going to be triggering here. We all know what Rema did when he went back to his hometown of Benin in Edo State. We all know what he did. You know, he went around, did a lot of concerts, visited a lot of public figures, you know, had a concert. A lot of people attended, and I visited the Oba of Benin, you know, did a private concert for him. And you know, the one that got everybody talking is the one that he did when he went to the church that, you know, where he grew up, Christ Embassy. Thank you very much. He went to Christ Embassy. He donated 105 million naira to the church, you know, because he said the church was responsible for helping him and his mother back on their feet when their father died. When his father died, rather, you know, they helped his mom by opening a shop for her. And, you know, now that he is who he is, literally, he went back and he gave them 105 million naira. And, you know, we talked about it yesterday on the show. We were all like, it's very nice to see this, you know. Daddy Freeze came out and said something sensible for once. Sorry. And he said, Daddy Freeze said, you know, this is exactly how we should be. If you're going to donate to a church, you know, the church should have done something for its members before, you know, for it to warrant such a donation, which I agree with. You know, they helped him. Now he's big, and he owes a part of him being big to that church. So now he can come back and give them. Perfect. Everything comes full circle. But then out of the blue comes this guy from Delta State, the Aide of Delta State, Osas Ugbemubem, sorry, Ugbemubem, Osas Success Ovie, who is an aide to the governor of Delta State. He has expressed disappointment with Rema for donating 105 million naira to his home church without first surrendering his life to God. And the aide argues that while material contributions are commendable, spiritual devotion and service are more valuable to God. And he emphasizes the importance of being born again and surrendering one's life to God to truly make a difference in the kingdom of God.
Wait, before we dive into this,
oh my God.
Can we talk about how whenever Abdul Salam is triggered, his accent changes? Am I the only one that's noticed?
He go change.
Because it's a sweet accent, you know, the Big Daddy Mike of Lagos, and then before you know it, he's bringing Alagbado.
Alagbado is coming. Because what is this? Look at it now. He said it is disappointing that Rema donated 105 million to Christ Embassy without giving his life to God. It will be disappointing to God for anyone to give money to his church without. Hey, he's even speaking for God. while Rema's 105 million naira donation to Christ Embassy is a commendable gesture, it will be spiritually futile if he hasn't surrendered his life to. Now, I'm not even gonna bother continue to read all this, because if I do, I might probably just transition from being amused to being really, really angry, because what is this?
I feel like Mo has something to say.
She does. Talk.
He's not wrong.
Oh my God. All right. Let's hear what she wants to say. All right. Go on.
He's not wrong. He was quite clear in his choice of words. He said his action is spiritually futile. He didn't say physically, materially, or any other way. Spiritually meaning beyond the physical realm. Somebody that, frankly speaking, it doesn't take Einstein to see, you don't even have to look too deep to gauge that Rema's lifestyle is unlikely to be in accordance with the values of the church that he was donating to.
Granted. Move on.
Okay. So that one, there's no debate.
There's no argument. Let's not dwell on it too much. You're right.
So in that instance, this guy is talking about the spiritual implications, the spiritual implications of Rema. And I think it's just like a follow-through thing. For me, it's a keep the same energy. Okay, cool, you're going to come with this energy physically, but spiritually, the Bible literally says, what does it profit a man to gain the whole world but lose his soul?
Okay, so my take. I don't even said anything now.
Oh my God.
So what I was I was discussing with Abdul before, and I said I don't have an issue with you having, like your sort of personal opinions. Just like now, if maybe like Whiskey comes into a church and decides to donate something, or I think I don't know if his mom was a Muslim, I don't know, but let's say he just decides to go to a church or a mosque and decides to donate. I feel first of all we should look at the action. If you try to have your personal opinion, like I wish he was coming to give his life to Christ and all of that, like that's fine. But coming out on the internet, to me, is very unnecessary. It was not necessary. That's number one. Number two, based on my own, would I say spiritual awareness, I believe in sowing and reaping. So, of course, fine, he came to give back, of course. He wanted to, honor the church. I feel like God will never look down. As long as he's not stealing the money or doing money ritual, God will never, discredit. He said, whatever a man sows, he's going to reap. You get? So if he just came to give to church, I feel like God would still, honor it. I'm not saying it's maybe like a ticket to heaven or anything like that, but it doesn't mean that. So saying that his action is spiritually futile, it could depend on what angle you're looking at, but it's not entirely futile.
Okay.
So I don't agree with that.
I'm gonna ask Mo something real quick. When Obio donated and his daddy donated 1 billion naira to church, did anybody come out to say that their lifestyle
Thank
is...
you very much.
No, they didn't.
Nobody came out.
Why is it when he is doing it
He's doing it.
that when
And I'm never saying maybe there's some kind of personal
bias or anything? Yeah.
but it's just unnecessary, and we're not going to me. That is my own opinion. What is the point? So is that episode supposed to now make him and what he now said is true?
And then Rema goes and does a remix of I'm back, I'm back to you, Lord. You have been telling me to come back.
I'm
back to you.
People that are here talking, and obviously I don't know this, Aide or anything. I don't know about his lifetime.
He's nobody, but moving on.
People that are speaking, it's not as if their own relationship too is, out there. And I'm not saying that you have to be perfect for you to now, speak out on what is whether right or wrong or what you feel or anything. But then bringing this to the internet is very unnecessary. If you want to thank him for donating, thank him for donating. If you don't have anything good, don't say it. But then it's not. And how do you know that he does? And I'm not now. I don't want to be the judge. Wait.
Then how do we know?
No, wait.
Even
Wait. What I wanted to say is
even Abu Salam.
No, what I wanted to say is
that's his biggest fan.
I know, there's a lot of, things to, spiritual growth and actually, being involved. Like,
yeah.
If you claim to be a Christian, fine, live with your Christian values. I understand. No, wait now. I'm not even trying to paint it black. But the way he's saying it, maybe he's like a pagan or something like that. Like he's painting him in to me, I feel like he's just painting him in a really bad light. it's good that you donated money, but if you don't give it, since you have not given your life to Christ, then everything you have done.
And that's the thing. Yes,
That's what I
here's the thing. Even it's not even the fact that Rema might not be a priest or a
Breaking news.
Just know that you collect for the rest of this episode after calling us terrible.
I swear to God Almighty. No, Walla. I'll move. Remember
you cannot beat us. Say what you want to say.
I still love you guys, nevertheless, but Rema might not be a priest, but this guy has on many occasions actually come out to say that he owes a large part of his progress to the Almighty God. That shows that he has some belief in.
Who doesn't believe in God in this country?
With them plenty.
That people that don't believe in God.
There are plenty. It's just that they won't come out because they'll get swallowed by the majority of people that do.
Almost everybody believes in God.
I know.
They follow through is a different thing. Almost everybody in this country.
I know a couple of people who don't believe in his existence.
Yes, they're in the minority.
That's what I'm saying.
They are in the in this country.
Serious minority, yeah. But they still exist. That's the point.
Everybody believes in God.
But okay. It's just that he might not be as spiritually inclined as this Ugbe Mosas is telling is telling him to be. That's the thing. But my business and my point is, why are you speaking for an entity who obviously knows how to communicate by himself when he wants to? That's God. Number one. Number two, Baba donated money. Did you tell him to donate the money? Why are you telling him that he should have been spiritually distant on his behalf? Number three, there are tons of spiritual people out there who didn't think of doing this thing. He did it. Why are you still calling him out for it? I think it's just a way, again, for him to trend and be noticed. That's just it. And I think it's just a way for him to express his inherent and innate Gen Z or boomer, millennial or boomer hatred towards a Gen Z member that's actually making it. That's just.
And the other thing I was going to say is that even if you feel the need to okay, fine, you feel convicted, Rema needs to know this, you could have DM'd the guy. Like, it's not even that. No, for real. You could have actually
drop the episode in his DM.
I'm telling you.
Rema will aim sharp, but then.
But coming to the internet and now be saying like, what you did is great, but like everything is futile if you don't give your life to Christ. Like, fine, no, I feel that is supposed to be for Rema. Then let it be for Rema. Don't come to the internet after he has done something good and then you're now like painting. That's what I don't like about it. So everybody has their own, your own belief. Something might feel like, Shebi Rema has come out to say he believes in God, he gives to God, all of that, his lifestyle. Fine, everybody has their individual choice. But I feel coming out, even in this season, like, okay, he had just done something and you did not even wait for the things to come out. You just came the next day. When did he come to start saying,
well, I'm gonna end this.
I don't want to get angry.
I'm gonna end this discussion with a remixed version of what a very famous person once said, and I'm saying it to the person that said Rema should have been spiritually inclined for donating. I'm not going to call his name. His name is funny. I'm gonna just say very simple. If you don't have anything to say, tell them. We like to be polite, but shut up your mouth.
Seriously?
That's just what I'm going to say. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go on a quick music break, and we'll still be here for you guys. It's still Teatime on PlusTvAfrica. Do not go anywhere. We will be right back. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Teatime here on PlusTvAfrica, where we bring you all the spicy, juicy, and hot stories from entertainment and lifestyle all around the world and all around the country. It's still a full house here. The girls literally just triggered one of the members of the production crew, and he apparently just stormed off. We have Lydia to thank for that. So if your shots come out wrong, it's all on you.
She's celebrating me.
Oh my god. So, still, of course, do call in on 08098408408. Share your opinions on all the trending topics and discussions that we have for you guys today. It's still Teatime on PlusTvAfrica. Now let's get into the second thing, the things that we have that we usually take after the break. Okay, first off, Nicki Minaj. She's one of the topics that we have today, and nothing really, nothing really controversial or scandalous. It's more interesting, really, the fact that she tweeted and she was tweeting in Pidgin.
What did she say?
Yeah, no, we're gonna get the pictures, but I'm gonna read it out. So Nicki Minaj has caught the attention of Nigerian fans after responding to a false claim about her upcoming album in Pidgin English, and the rapper, known for her fiery personality, expressed her frustration with the constant misinformation surrounding her career. A Nigerian fan was surprised by Nicki's use of Pidgin and questioned who had taught her the language. And, she said she had learned Pidgin from observing the numerous Pidgin comments on her timeline, which is actually impressive. Yeah, so, I mean, the fact that you could just, pick and pick from the way You see, Nigerians... just clap for Nigerians. Clap for us. We literally taught one of the most successful female artists and rappers. Don't even remove the female. One of the most successful artists and rappers. We literally taught her our own language just by commenting on her timeline. And
don't play with it, guys.
I mean, Nicki, you're smart. So you were able to just pick things and But I mean, we got pictures. Let's see exactly what she tweeted. I mean, I don't know if the pictures are right, but I'm sure they're gonna come up soon. I mean, she literally said, okay, I'm reading the tweet right now, and she literally just, she was going off about the way she didn't like the way people said a lot of fake things about her on her page, and she literally just said, "I beg, stop it, I beg." And I'm like, what's happening here? And that was not all, actually. She went on and she proceeded to say in another tweet, when someone literally commented, who they teach Nicki Minaj Pidgin? And then she literally went on and she said, I did see eyes. I mean, I did see everything. It thinks I don't know everything when I did talk.
Are
and
you
I'm like,
serious?
for real? And I'm like,
crazy.
I did see everything. I said, I understand everything when I did talk. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, what is happening here? And I'm seeing a lot of comments, like, literally. And someone said, please, Nicki Minaj, give Davido the phone back.
I'm crying.
I'm actually thinking maybe a link up with Davido. They did have a song together.
Yeah.
In one of Davido's albums, I think A Better Time, Holy Ground. She featured Nicki Minaj on that song. I think maybe the link up with both of them, they might have contributed to that influence of Pidgin, I think.
But then again, a lot of she has a lot of Nigerian fans. So, and we can never keep quiet.
That's the problem.
We are the guys. So
we are our own problem.
Okay, it was bound to happen sooner or later, honestly.
This thing could incite like a trend, Like a whole lot of African artists are coming in and embracing Nigerian culture. And I'm like, but then this just kind of sits very, very, in a very funny light to me, because we have people from outside embracing what we have and actually liking it better than what they have. But then we have our very own not really liking what we have and going out, taking out.
Finish now. That's just the way life is.
It's sad. I mean, we are seeing people like Chris Brown, Nicki Minaj, even Travis Scott, who are just featured on it.
Afrobeat artists are huge now because they're so global, and because these are like their colleagues, literally on par now. Naturally, these collaborations and everything that we're seeing, they're going to generate some sort of influence. So
it's really nice to see.
It's natural.
Nicki speaking Pidgin. I mean, she might actually even release like a track with Pidgin.
I mean, there are some potential cultural appropriation arguments there, but we can see where that goes.
People just have to be a stinker on every time. But yeah,
she didn't lie though.
I thought she just said it with her legal on the cultural appropriation. Yeah, waiting with the cultural.
Potentially. I mean, Adele, if you remember, I can't remember how many years ago that was, but there was something along those lines with Adele. I think it was like Carnival or something.
Yeah, the Jamaican Carnival where she
had Bantu knots
and she was wearing like the Carnival outfit, holding the Jamaican flag.
And what happened?
Obviously, people came for her now. She posted the picture on, I think, Instagram or something, and people came for her. But this cultural appropriation thing, I don't know. I've always felt like, generally speaking, the concept of culture is supposed to be like sort of shared. I don't know. And sometimes I feel like a lot of these celebrities have genuine intentions, not necessarily to, maybe, mock or disrespect certain cultures and societies and things like that. But then I feel like we're just always so quick to, cultural appropriation. Like, you're white. Why are you trying to be black? No, genuinely speaking. And there are some people that you just know that, no, this person is actually just doing the most. But some people, they just genuinely, I just like the culture and everything. But then, because...
You see, cultural appropriation is a lot deeper than that. I think cultural appropriation is steeped in history. And it's steeped in the relationship between white and black people historically. And it's basically the fact that you guys oppressed us and now you want to be like us?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Okay.
And so it's that, I don't know what to call it, just generational maybe trauma.
Yeah.
Which is understandable too, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, it is.
That is making people think, not when it's convenient.
Mm.
Sorry. These guys are so annoying, said Stella.
I mean, not gonna lie, I was seriously against the whole downpour of cultural appropriation, but actually, I kind of agree with her in some cases. Oh look, we got the tweet.
Oh, okay.
Waiting with the confusion. I did have eyes. I can
She
read
wrote
all
this by
the
herself.
way una picking they put on my timeline every what?
Sucks teeth loud. No, she
Sucks teeth loudly.
wrote this herself. You can tell.
She knows this herself.
You can tell that this is
Are
Nicki
you
herself.
sure the video was not beside her?
No.
Bros, how far
David
you-
wouldn't speak like this. Like, it has the American tinge to it.
Yeah.
You can tell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But then, I mean, some of us here can't even speak Pidgin, and then we have Nicki. If Nicki Minaj is comfortable speaking Pidgin, you people that go out and like, I don't know how to speak Pidgin, I don't understand Pidgin. You see your life. See your lives
I think
outside.
people just need to change their mindset about it. Like,
They think Pidgin is Raz. They think
Yeah.
Pidgin is,
They
and
think-
it's actually
A language.
it's a language, and it's a very very it's sweet. It's beautiful. It rolls off the tongue well. It's something that flows well. It even sorry to say, it even is a lot more interesting to speak than the actual English itself, which is flat. Yeah, English is a flat language, monotonous, flat, very unrhythmic. But then speaking Pidgin, and your voice is going up and your tongue is moving in different ways.
your tongue is
It's
and even the average, Pidgin is kind of like just scratching the surface. There are some, other communities. I think especially in like the Niger Delta, you hear some words and you're just like,
yes now.
what? So it's actually so interesting.
It's deep and dynamic
Yeah,
because you have, normal Lagos Nigerian general Pidgin, you have Warri Pidgin, you have Delta Pidgin, you have even the ones the people in the north have made theirs. So it's regional specific. The way a Warri man will speak Pidgin is different from the way a Lagosian will speak Pidgin. They have accents and intonations that are different. It's literally there.
Even certain slangs that they use.
Yeah,
Like
Warri Pidgin is even worse. Like it's worse because the Lagos one you understand it every day. Yes, if you go to Delta states, go to the Warri and you hear them speak Pidgin, you think it's another language and you might get lost.
Yeah.
You might get
I've
lost.
only just be able to pick one or two words from the entire sentence.
From the entire sentence.
Of words.
You know, look as them rush and then brush to the lap and then when everything can't join, I'm like,
You say, they don't need palette.
They don't need palette.
Just like, what in the world?
Hey.
No, so it's so interesting, people just need to change their mindset. Honestly.
Yeah.
All this, I don't know, it's not
I don't know how to speak Pidgin. I went to Coventry College and I had a summer cum laude and I don't know how to speak Pidgin. Ga. Or ga.
When they're about to hold you.
But you go come up by force. Maybe you want to tell this Tegba say I don't have money. Oh, okay. It's good for
I
you.
haven't got a pence with me.
Yeah, the pence. God.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to use the British accent. No, I promise it just.
That wasn't what that was anyway, so don't worry.
Wow.
You said that with British go in the
It's
speech.
fine.
Okay,
It's fine.
no problem. All right, and let's move on to really quick, the last thing. I went to watch a movie on Friday. It was the premiere of the weekend. It was a wonderful movie. It was a movie that I think everyone should go and see. I think you guys should go and see it. Yeah, it was directed by a person we had on the show here, Daniel Oriahi. He came and he actually did. You remember him?
Yes.
Yeah, wonderful man, wonderful director. That's they've already gotten. They've broken a lot of records. They've broken a lot of records on the viewings on the show. That's the cast there. Daniel Oriahi in the middle, Damilola Ogunsi, British Richards, James Gardiner, Buchi Franklin, and Uzo Amaka. Wonderful people, beautiful cast, all of them. It was a wonderful show. It's actually a horror thriller, and we don't get enough of that in Hollywood.
Yeah, true.
I can see your face, like you're literally like, yeah. Oh, you don't like horror? No, you like this one. Yeah. I mean, Yeah, we don't get a lot of horror thriller in Nollywood.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, wonderful direction, beautiful story. It was written by Freddie Obi. Beautiful story. And I think you guys and I think everybody watching this should go and see The Weekend. It's in cinemas now. You know, you just take your family, take your friends, go and enjoy, have fun, have life.
Take us now.
You want to go? You guys seriously want to go?
Take us.
Okay, we'll plan a date and we'll go.
Oh yeah, now. Not by mouth though. You said it on national television.
We'll go.
You
Don't
take
worry.
us.
We'll go.
Oh yeah, now.
We'll go.
Okay.
When I have money, we'll go. When I have money, we'll go. No, I'm serious. When I have money, we'll go. Like I really want you guys to experience it. How much is 5,000?
You guys.
Period.
He started off on a bad note and it's ending
Period.
on such a lovely note.
I never thought video, but they go.
We'll
No
give
worries.
you an update.
While it's in
but it
cinemas,
doesn't happen.
so you have finite time.
No worries.
So
No worry.
If he doesn't take us shower,
we'll come back and we'll tell you. Yes.
Hopefully it's on Woman Crush Wednesday when I'm not there. But anyway, this sadly is where we have to end the show. We have to draw the curtain, but thank you guys for joining us and being with us as always. Do follow up on the conversation and on the show on social media. Follow up on our YouTube channel at PlusTvAfrica Lifestyle. You can catch up on all our previous episodes there, including this very one. And also follow up on the conversation with the hashtag Teatime. And you can also catch the show on DSTV channel 408 and on Ben Television in London in the UK. And you can also, subscribe to our YouTube channel, our socials and everything. And thank you to the wonderful ladies I have with me.
Oh, so we're not so terrible.
See, you guys should have known from the small time you have spent with me that I'm crusty on the outside, but I have love for you guys. I have a lot of love. You guys are amazing, and yeah.
Aw, cute.
You still think you're crusty though?
Yeah, thank you. I'm back to Sojunu mode. I don't do emotions. Thank you very much. And thank you guys thank you the production guys. You guys are amazing. I'm sorry to the person that they told to go away. Lydia, is your fault. Lydia, is your fault too.
I literally didn't do anything.
Lydia, is your fault. Sorry. And thank you to the viewers. You guys are amazing. We love you guys. Without you guys, we wouldn't be here. It's still the Big Daddy Mike Abdul Salam signing out, and I will see you guys later.